Today I'll show you how to dehydrate cheese at home and turn it into shelf-stable cheese or even cheese powder, perfect for long-term storage. We'll cover what cheese to pick, how to dry it, and how to use it once it's done. First, start by choosing the right cheese. While you can dehydrate many types, extra sharp cheddar works especially well because its bold flavor stands up to dehydrating. In my case, I started with store-bought extra sharp cheddar cheese. If you're starting with a block of cheese, freezing it first makes grating or crumbling easier. Alternative, pre-grated cheese is fine and saves time. Just keep pieces no more than 1/3 of an inch thick. Next, line your dehydrator trays. Cheese can release fat as it dries, so use absorbent layers like flour sack towels or paper towels to keep fat from building up and help the cheese dry evenly. I found that flour sack towels work best, but you can use paper towels in a pinch. Next, spread the cheese evenly across each tray. Now don't pile it up. A thin layer dehydrates more reliably. About 4 ounces per tray works well without overloading it, but this depends also on the size of your dehydrator trays. If you have a smaller dehydrator, you may use less. A larger dehydrator, you may use more. The main thing is to keep it in a single layer. Next, set your dehydrator at a low temperature, around 95 to 115 degrees Fahrenheit. Definitely do not go over 115 degrees because you don't want the cheese to cook or melt. Just lose moisture. After about 5 hours, you'll see it change, and after roughly 11 hours, it should be completely dry. So how do you know it's done? Well, the cheese should snap easily with no bend or flexibility, and it should sound firm when you drop it into a bowl or onto a plate. If it's still bendy, give it a little bit more time. Once it's dry, you can enjoy your cheese as is or make cheese powder. Let the dried cheese cool and pulse it in a blender or coffee grinder until fine. Powdered cheese is great for sauces, popcorn seasoning, or any dish that needs a cheesy flavor. I liked using it to make mac and cheese. To store it long term, vacuum seal your dehydrated cheese in mason jars. Properly sealed, it can stay shelf stable for up to a year, which is ideal for pantry prep and emergency storage. Just don't expect it to last 25 years like store-bought freeze-dried cheese would last. Now, when it's time to use your dehydrated cheese, you can rehydrate shredded cheese with just a small amount of water and let it sit until softened. Or you can melt it into sauces and dishes like mac and cheese with the powder form. Thanks for watching. For full step-by-step photos and tips, scroll down to the blog post below.